Hi friends, and welcome back to this yoga flow that is designed to help soothing heartache, helping a broken heart, and also help you to let go of everything that belongs to the past, everything that doesn't serve you anymore. For this session, you're going to need a blanket or anything that you can use to cushion your knees and to sit up on a little bit, and you're going to need a block. Maybe if you don't have a block, you can grab a book. Maybe you can grab, I don't know, a brick. That's not too heavy, but we need something to lift up the earth to us for a little bit. So grab your props, hop into your comfy outfit, and I'll see you on the mat. We're gonna start sitting and breathing with Nadi Shodhana, with the alternating breath. So if you've never done it before, I'm briefly going through it now. If you know exactly what you have to do, then you can just jump right in. Take your right hand and get into Vishnu Mudra. So your pinky finger and your ring finger are out, your thumb is out, index finger and middle finger are down on your palm. You're gonna close with your thumb the right nostril, and then inhale through the left nostril for 4 counts. So inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, and then close the left nostril, open up the right, and exhale through the right nostril for 1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent. Inhale through the night for 1, 2, 3, 4. Close the right, open the left, exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Close the left, open the right, exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Close the right, open the left, and exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale left, 1, 2, 3, 4. Close left, open the right, exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale right for 1, 2, 3, 4. Close the right, open the left, exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. One more round. Inhale left for 1, 2, 3, 4. Close the left, open the right, exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Close the right, open the left, and exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Lower your right hand. Keep your gaze down to the ground, or maybe closed if you started to close your eyes or happened to close your eyes during this pranayama. Observe, notice if something came up, if there is a specific situation maybe from the past that has caused you heartache. Just notice. Then we're gonna slowly open our eyes, and if you're sitting like me on your mat, then you could turn around 90 degrees. Take your blankie with you, because this is gonna make it so much more comfy. So sit on your blanket and make sure that you sit very far on the front, so that you're nearly like falling down off your blanket, if that makes any sense. I think you know what I mean. Straighten your right leg out. Cross your left foot over your right leg. So you're sitting in this kind of pretzel twisty, and maybe you can already feel a big stretch in your left butt. Me too. You're not alone, okay? That's normal. If it is too much, then bring your left foot on the inside of your right leg, okay? So you choose whatever feels good, and wherever your left foot lands, make sure that it's not like off the ground, but try to be mindful and put your whole left foot on the ground. grab your left knee with both your hands and then start from the lowest part of your spine. Start from your tailbone to slowly roll up through the spine to sit up tall. Nice. Hold on to your left knee for dear life. No, don't. And then you straighten your right foot and flex it. You point and flex and point and flex, and once more point and flex and leave it flexed. Hold on to your left knee with your left hand and then swim your right hand around behind you, place it behind you. Again, with your next inhale, roll up, grow tall in your spine, okay? Even if your heart feels like it wants to do this, it wants to collapse and hide, try to be tall, okay? I got you. You're not alone. Inhale, grow tall, and exhale, gently twist to the back. Amazing. Breathe here. And with your next exhale, slowly come back to the front and we switch sides. So straighten out your left leg. Your right leg comes in either on the inside of the leg, or you can cross it over, and my butt is very sore. So again, if you feel a big stretch here in this bootay, you are not alone, my friend. Again, make sure that your right foot is all the way on the floor, so it's not weirdly hanging in the air here. Grab your right knee, roll up through the spine, and always you can imagine that your spine is moving like a wave in the ocean, okay? So imagine that this wave starts all the way on the bottom of your spine, on your tailbone, and then it like rushes up through your spine. It moves up through your spine until all the way to the top. Okay, flex your left foot, point, flex and point, flex and point. Once more, flex and point and flex, and keep it flexed. Hold on to your right knee with your right hand. Swim your left hand around and behind you. Again, with your next inhale, grow tall. And with the exhale, turn around into a twist and breathe. Don't forget to breathe. Don't ever forget to breathe. Very good. Maybe you want to close your eyes here. That's fine. And with your next exhale, when you're ready, come back. And we're going to come on all fours. We're going to take our blanket with us though, and if you have it folded up like me, then maybe unfold it once, put it in the middle of your mat so your knees are nice and cushioned on your mat, because we're going to go into cat-cow for a little bit. So situate yourself here, make yourself really comfortable, and if you have to rearrange your whole situation here a few times, that's completely fine. So once you found your cat-cow, with your next inhale, again, imagine that this wavel movement of your spine starts in your tailbone. So also your cat-cow movement is going to start from the tailbone and then move up through your spine all the way to the tip of your head, the crown of your head. Inhale here and exhale. Start on your tailbone. Your navel comes towards the spine, round your back, chin to chest. Exhale. Inhale again, start with your tailbone. Come into cow and exhale. Into cat. Go a few times here in your own pace, with your own breath. And with your next inhale, come back to tabletop. Put your arms or your lower arms right where your hands were. Your knees stay where they are. And again, think about your tailbone going up towards the sky, and then walk your hands out forward so you can melt your heart down to the ground in Anahata Asana, heart to earth pose or puppy pose. And this is a pretty big heart and shoulder opener, and if you feel vulnerable right now, that is completely fine. Try to stick with the feeling. Try to remind yourself that even though you might feel vulnerable right now, you are not in danger. There is nobody close to you right now that is going to hurt you, so you are safe. And this might sound a little bit silly, but trust me, that's what I do, and it helps a lot. Breathe here if you want to. You can start using Ujjayi breath for a little bit, ocean breath. Very good. And then slowly, slowly, slowly start to lift your forehead. Shift your weight onto your lower arms, your front arms. Come back up onto your hands. Curl your toes under. And we're going to come up into downward facing dog. And we're going to apply the same principle with our tailbone here in downward facing dog as well. So rather than trying to get your heels to touch the ground, I want you to think about lifting your tailbone up towards the sky, bend your knees, and then just from there start to straighten your legs until you can't straighten them anymore, because otherwise you will round your back again. So keep your tailbone up, keep your knees bent, relax your head. You can either stay here pressing into all 10 fingerprints and enjoying the stretch, or you can start to slowly walk your dog, bending your knees left and right. And if you're wearing a hoodie shirt, an oversized shirt like I do, then maybe you're in your own little love cave right now and you can enjoy your own space and some privacy maybe. Nice. If you're walking your dog, come back into stillness, and then with your next inhale, lift your right leg up to the sky, bend the knee and bring the leg forward, the right foot forward in between your hands. And no worries, you can catch your foot here and walk it forward. Let your left knee come down to the ground, let it lower down, or rather lower it down actively. And we're going to be here in Anjane Asana, in a low lunge. If you need to, you can grab your blanket and pull it back just a hair, a tiniest bit, so that your left leg, your left knee is super duper comfy here. And we're not going to stay in Anjaneyasana for too long. Actually, with our next inhale, we're going to come up here, press both your thighs into the midline. So you can imagine that your thighs are working like a scissor, and you're pulling your right thigh back while pulling your left thigh forward in space. Very good. Bring your hands together in Anjali Mudra in front of your heart, and then twist to the right. Bring your left elbow onto your right knee, and then press your hands into each other and come into this twist. You can look straight forward. You can look up to the sky. If you want to, you can also lift your back leg, your left knee, but I'm going to stay nice and low today. So inhale here and exhale. Inhale once more. And exhale. Come back forward. And this is the point in time where you're going to grab one of your blocks with your left hand. Place your left hand on your block. And we're going to go into a really nice stretch that might be a little bit intense, but then again, letting go of what no longer serves you is intense too. So this is kind of accurate, right? So bend your left knee, your back knee, bring your back foot up, and then swim your right hand around and grab your back foot, okay? Your left hand is still on your block, so you lift up the earth to you. And of course you can put your hand down on the ground, but I like to give myself some space. So now you can allow yourself to melt forward into the stretch. You don't have to pull the back foot, the left foot in. You can just stay here for a second, and this might be very intense, but you can do hard things, even though you have a broken heart right now. That's fine. Inhale here. And exhale, slowly let go of your left foot, let it come down to the ground, and then walk your hands back. Straighten your right leg, but keep a nice bend in your right knee in Ardha Hanuman, in this half split. Again, try to level your hips, and what I mean by leveling your hips is bring your hips in one line. So pull your right hip back and your left hip forward a little bit. Flex your toes, pull them up towards your face. Inhale, again, have that wave going through your spine. Look forward. And exhale, round your back forward, head towards the knee. Nice. Breathe here for a few moments. And with your next inhale, roll through your right foot forward. You can put your block to the side, or maybe handy towards the other side, so it's nice to grab. And then step your right foot back again, right into downward facing dog. Very good. Situate yourself again, find the middle. Press into all 10 fingertips. Lift your tailbone up towards the sky. Press out of your hands. Relax your neck. And then with your next inhale, lift the left foot up. Bend the knee. And bring your thigh into your tummy. And from there, float forwards. Bring your left foot in between your fingers, your hands. And lower your right knee down onto your blankie. Nice and cushioned. Again, level your hips, pull your left hip back, your right hip forward. Inhale, grow tall in your spine, look forward. And then with your exhale, slowly, slowly, slowly rise up. Hands in Anjali Mudra in front of your chest, in front of your heart. And then bring your right elbow on your left knee and press your hands into each other, and let this be what moves you into this twist. And again, you can lift your back knee, your right knee, if you want to make this intense, but I don't want to, so I'm gonna stay here. Breathe, inhale, and exhale, come back. Whew. Very good. Grab your block, this time with your right hand, bring it next to your foot, I'd say. And then bend your right knee, bring your right foot up, so the back foot is what I'm talking about. Swim your left arm around, grab onto your back foot, your right foot, and this might be a little bit confusing, which one is left, which one is right. That's completely fine, life is confusing. And yes, everything we do in this flow is a metaphor for life. I plan it that way. Okay, so relax into the stretch, let your body melt forward. You don't have to do anything. You might feel this big, intense stretch in your right groin, your right front of your thigh. Breathe. And exhale slowly, slowly, carefully. Let your right foot come back to the floor and bring yourself back into this half split. Your left leg is straightened forward, bend your left knee. The feet are flexed up towards the sky. With your next inhale, again, let that wave travel through your spine. Look forward and exhale. Bring your head down towards your knee. It does not have to touch it. It does not have to come anywhere close your knee, but towards the knee. Very good. Breathe here. Think about pulling your left hip back and your right hip forward. Very good. With your next inhale, roll through your left foot forward, plant your hands, lift your right knee, your back knee, step your left foot back into one last down dog. Inhale here and exhale, bend your knees, let them come to the floor. Amazing. Cross your feet and travel backwards onto your mat, so you're probably maybe sitting behind your blanket like I am right now. If not, you can just get off your blanket, grab it and maybe fold it once more again so it becomes really nice and cushiony, because we're going to use it to sit up on again. We're going to come into Baddha Konasana. So again, sit on the very front edge of your blanket so that you're nearly rolling down, or if that really doesn't feel good because you're already having this like very hollow back, then maybe you want to sit up and sit back a little bit further. Bring your feet, the soles of your feet towards each other. Grab onto your ankles, your feet, or maybe your calves. And with your next inhale, spinal wave, grow tall. And exhale, do not compromise. Let your spine be this tall. Bend your elbows and start moving, bending forward. And stop at the point where you have to compromise, where you would have to round your spine. I want you to have a straight spine today. You can let go of your calves, maybe grab your feet, interlace your fingers. Breathe here for a few moments, maybe close your eyes. Very good, and with your next inhale, come back up and we straighten out both our legs to the front for Pashi Mottanasana, and you did so well. We are nearly done, and I know that this is considered a gentle practice, and I know that the in-between bit was maybe a little bit exhausting and maybe a little bit challenging, but I knew you could do it. I believe in you. Okay, bend both your knees really generously. Flex your feet up towards your face. And again, think about moving from your pelvis, from your tailbone. That's what I meant. So shift your pelvis forward. You're going to hinge starting on your hips. Inhale, bring your hands up over your head, and exhale, hinge over from your hips. Bring your belly to your thighs and then grab anything you can grab. And notice how my back is very straight here. So I could do this round spine and just straighten my legs, but I'd rather bend my knees and then look closely on my hips. Bend forwards or shift forwards from my hips so that my back is nice and long and flat. And then again, think or remember or remind yourself that your neck is an extension of your spine. So if you look at me right now, my neck is very cranked up. So I want to bring my head forward so that it feels like it's all in one line. And then from here, from this position, and probably you're thinking, wow, why is there so much stuff going on in this just forward fold? Because everything that we do in life there's so much more to everything than meets the eye. And I just want you to pay attention to that and realize that, okay? From here, you can start to slowly straighten your legs more and more. Pretend that your belly is glued onto your thighs and you cannot lift it up. You are not allowed to. So you can only straighten your knees so far so you don't have to lift up. And you're still gonna feel a big stretch, probably in the back of your legs. For me, it's in the hamstrings and a lot in the calves. Breathe here. And then with your next inhale, slowly come back up, and we're gonna come onto our backs. You can fold your blanket up once more if you want to as a little pillow, and move it all the way to the back of your mat. So gently come down. Maybe grab both of your knees for a quick second. Bring them into your chest. Breathe in and out. And then slowly, one leg after the other, straighten them out. Bring your hands left and right next to your body. Maybe you want to press into your head so you can lift your chest. Bring your shoulder blades underneath your chest together, and then relax your body into the ground. Breathe. With every inhale, breathe lots of love in. And exhale, relax your body. Inhale, love in. Exhale, doubts out. If you want to, you can pause this video right now to stay in Shavasana just a little bit longer. Or if you feel like you've had just enough, then bring your hands into prayer. Lift them up to your forehead, to your third eye. Gently press fingers into forehead. Breathe in and out. Thank you for your trust. Thank you for your time. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.